We Still Can podcast, where we talk about some Missouri news, some national news, whatever's in the news at the moment. I'm Lisa.
Tina.
Hey, Tina, did you get the group chat?
Bombs be dropping.
Yeah. I put mine on silent.
Oh, you did? You did?
Yeah, I was busy, so I didn't want to be interrupted with all the war talk.
Yeah, they were getting so detailed.
So today, we learn in the news that our doofus leadership at the cabinet level...
Can I read the title of the article?
Please do.
Because listen, this is not an Onion article, okay? But if you talk to like a MAGA though, they'll be like this, the Atlantic. Like it's not okay.
It doesn't matter, like if it's true, we're not gonna judge who published it. It's
Seriously.
True. Like they admitted it. My God.
Yeah, the White House advisor person who confirmed that it was a legit text thread. Okay. So the title of this article on 3/24/25, okay. The Trump administration accidentally texted me its war plans. That's the title.
Mm-hmm.
It's the title of the article. So let me just read the little blurb under it. And this is written by the person who got texted, said war plans. Okay. This is Jeffrey Goldberg, by the way. U.S. national security leaders included me in a group chat about upcoming military strikes in Yemen. I didn't think it could be real. Then the bombs started falling. By Jeffrey Goldberg.
Oh my.
Yeah. That's what happens when you be doing DUI hires and not DEI hires. Hey. America, you in trouble, girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so like
Yep.
I do this. This is something like not like bombs in Yemen, but fucking taking a screenshot and like sending it to the person I just took it of. Like that, like I do that shit.
We've all been there, right?
Yeah, I've actually made a pact with myself. I am not allowed to take screenshots and then immediately send it. I have to save it in my pictures and go back. So I physically do it, okay? Because every time I break that habit, I fucking send it to the person that I took a screenshot for. So I know I'm not the only one.
You're not the only one.
But goddamn,
everybody out there listening probably feels that pain.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this was, hold on. Let's see who was on this hot group chat on Signal.
Oh,
right?
There was a lot of high priced talent in a small area.
Okay.
As someone used to say.
I mean, like, okay, for one, where are the but her email bitches? Okay. Like,
this is different.
Dude.
No, it's not.
It's way
this
worse.
This is actually way worse.
I know
way worse.
They're on there, like, documented.
Right. Yeah, so I think Signal has end-to-end encryption, doesn't it? But they're supposed to use special government encrypted devices and skiffs and all kinds of private shit.
I'm trying to sound smart, but I don't know the encryption thing. Just so fucking dumb.
I think it's just safe to say they're not supposed to be using Signal to talk about this stuff.
Yeah,
but alas,
they obviously. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to look who was on this hot call here. Signal group chat.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if Tulsi Gabbard took a screenshot and sent it to Vlad.
He was. They probably thought that that's who they added, but it was Jeff from the Atlantic.
Jeff from the Atlantic.
You know what though, Jeff?
I laugh because it's so absurd. We really should be crying.
Jeff,
if not
you are
super pissed.
Fucking real American patriot, because thank you for not waiting 2 years and then writing a fucking book.
Yeah, writing a book about it. This one time.
Okay, hold on. But okay, so JD Vance was in it. Pete Hegseth.
Who's the Secretary of Defense.
The title of group chat was called Houthi. Is that how you say it?
I think so.
PC small group. Okay.
Okay, I've got it.
Go.
Okay, so this group contained Vice President J.D. Vance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard, CIA Director John Ratcliffe, White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles, and Brian McCormack, a member of the National Security Council, and JG, who is Jeff Goldberg from the media. So can we just pause and what a absolute colossal F-up it was to have all these people, including Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard, discussing this stuff over an encrypted app that could be, it's not a government app.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so thank you for reading that. Not only did this article get leaked, they also didn't they leak like they leaked the actual Signal chat. Like the screen so okay, hold on, let me read this. JD Vance at Pete Hegseth. If you think we should do it, let's go. I just hate bailing Europe out again. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
JV, let's just make sure our messaging is tight here. And if there are things we can do up front to minimize risk to Saudi oil facilities, we should do it. Then Pete Hegseth is there. I fully share your loathing of European freeloading. It's pathetic in all caps. So basically just like talking shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then, do you have the part of the article where Jeff is like, I thought it was a joke. They were sharing like sequence of what they were going to do, this like bombing in Yemen. And literally they said like 155 on the chat, and he was like, and then they started bombing at 155. What? Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I feel like I'm just living in... Okay.
Yeah, this is wild. Absolutely wild.
So this is crazy, right? So I know that it's crazy, but like it just seems like no one's really like freaking out. I feel like this is like really big. And everyone's like, yeah, oh yeah, he got busted on the group chat. Sorry. Like, get over it. It's a group chat.
Are we calling this SignalGate, or what do you want to call it?
Ooh. Oh, well, Pete Hegseth was on the news, like, being asked about it, and he was like, this is like Russia Gate. And it was like, Jesus Christ, so annoying. But let me tell you how I knew that this was serious, like, the moment. Pete Buttigieg said fuck twice on social media. Twice.
You know it's gone down if our pal Pete is cursing on the internet.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Not like a bit. He said the F word.
He did.
And to see this administration claiming that it cares about competence and merit, and then be responsible for an epic fuck-up like this, demonstrate.
Well, if we have any institutions left, I hope that they account for this.
Okay, I want to give a shout out to Judge Boasberg.
Okay.
He is, we have like this regime trying to do like, okay, not trying, they're fucking like human trafficking people. Like they're taking Venezuelans that didn't get due process, and you know what? I don't even want to argue. Any person, like, you have to do due process to make sure they are who they are, which I'm going to tell you here in a minute why that's important. Okay? Like prime examples. Not that they care, but what was I saying? Judge Boasberg denied. Hold on, Okay, the plaintiffs in the Alien Enemies Act case before Judge Boasberg. Is it Boasberg or Boasberg? Have filed 2 declarations from deportees that were turned away by El Salvador and sent back to the U.S. 7 women that they sent to the El Salvador prison with all of these men prisoners, and got sent back. And there was also a man from Nicaragua that provided testimony when they arrived back, after they flew them back, because the prison was like, that wasn't what we made a deal for. We don't take women prisoners.
Yeah. There's a good thread if y'all are interested. Mueller, She Wrote has a really good thread about this on Blue Sky. Yeah, Blue Sky Social. That's where it's at.
I'm just like, we have got to, if someone in the United States is not getting due process, there's a chance that literally anybody else, like you, me,
absolutely,
could potentially not get due process. Like, these people,
it's just a matter of time.
Like, if they would have had due process, those people wouldn't have those women with all those men. Like, and I mean, the whole thing is so terrible. This is so embarrassing. Ugh.
Oh yeah, and like, if you're a member of the international intelligence community, why in the heck would you share anything with us right now when we can't even keep our secret's off signal. You know what I mean? It's embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
So we'll keep an eye on that. That's very interesting.
Bombs be dropping bada-bum. Everyone's like, yeah, cool, it's fine. I don't know what you're like freaking out about. Well, in good news, maybe, but he's a fucking rat bastard. Louis DeJoy, the postmaster fucker-upper, stepped down today. So maybe it's because they're privatizing everything and he's like gonna start his own shitty-ass postal service or something. I mean, it can't be good. I don't know.
I read that he was somewhat disgruntled with the Doge folks that came in and the plans.
They're stealing the money that he's stealing.
I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't say that. I don't know if he's stealing anything. I doubt it. But
Lisa, hold on. There are literally, legitimately, I know I'm like saying all these words, but people that truly believe that Elon Musk and Doge and company are like going in there and cutting government waste. They think it's happening.
Oh yeah, they believe that. Sure. Yep. There's a lot of people that believe that.
How do you fix that?
I don't know. I guess you tell them. That's why we're here. Billionaires aren't going to do anything out of the kindness of their heart.
I know.
He's there for his own personal gain. And I heard a good way to put it the other day. I was listening to Kara Swisher in an interview. She's a tech journalist that's OG, and she called this presidency a, like, how'd she put it, vending machine or something like that. That's not right. I think she called it coin operated or something. Like, you put money in, you get something out.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Very transactional.
Oh, what are they doing for Easter at the White House? He like turned it into like a donor event. The Easter egg roll. Okay, how are like the Christians
is that
not like up in art like egg roll?
Are we rolling the stone away from the cave, or what are we doing here?
Like, we're not doing only ham, no egg rolls. Okay.
Funny. Okay.
Yeah. Or can they eat ham? Is that pork? I don't know. Can Christian? What religion can't eat pork?
Muslims don't eat pork, right?
Okay. Seventh-day Adventists they don't eat meat at all.
Of course, there's whole no meat on Friday rule.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I feel so like do you want to go ahead and put on our tinfoil hats tonight and talk about election interference?
I absolutely do. Absolutely.
All right.
Okay.
Cue it up.
So Lisa is not. She's not on this. I'm taking full responsibility for this. Okay. So,
well, let me. Can I explain myself?
100%.
I think it's very shady and very unlikely, as a matter of fact, that every single swing state would go for Donald Trump in the 2024 election. And I think that requires some explaining, because not only was it not supposed to happen, the odds of it are astronomically low.
Ask Elon Musk.
I'm not
AI.
saying that I don't believe there was anything shady. My concern is that when I go to look for this, like in the mainstream media and online, I still can't find any credible source aside from, some groups here and there that I don't think we're at a place where we can call them a credible source are talking about it yet, or are talking about it, period. Do I think it's shady? Yes, I really, really do. But that said, I'm just one person here in my basement. I don't have
Get out of your
proof.
basement, Lisa.
I know, right?
You basement
that said,
dweller.
You shared something with me today, and I just thought it was really interesting.
The compilation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to play the compilation.
Okay.
At the end of my analysis of it, like my question, my thing.
Yes. I want to hear your analysis.
So all of that, like, Donald Trump can't keep his mouth shut, for one.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Elon Musk can't keep his mouth shut. The swing state, statistically, no. Statistically, no. And Dems winning down the ballot in those swing states.
Yeah.
And, you know how a lot of, like, mail-in ballots, there were bomb threats, okay? at several like heavy dem locations.
Mhm.
Like bomb threats, what the fuck is that, guys? Like that's fucking weird.
Right.
Okay. Starlink, like a lot of people saying that their ballots were never counted. Like a lot of mail-in states, it'll say when you got received and tallied, or like when it
Mhm.
was received and ran. And a lot of people never said that. Like it was just pending, or so that's kind of sus. They were blowing up mail-in or mailboxes, like post office boxes. And also remember back in 2020 when they did how many forensic interviews, or not forensic interviews, that's for other things. Audits. They did a bunch of audits, and they had direct contact with these voting software machines. Okay, like all of this stuff. You don't think they spent the last 4 years figuring like how to hack that shit?
I think it's definitely possible that someone figured out how to do that.
Okay.
My question is that how come no one official's talking about it, and how come nobody official didn't talk about it? There was no discussion before like January 20th.
Okay, so for one, I think that our media, for one, is extremely censored, okay? Because these people that are benefiting from all of this shit happening own all of the media, okay? Like Elon Musk bought
that's a valid point.
to completely fuck it up so that it was one less, like that was the biggest information platform, social media. Like that's how people found news, and he annihilated it and turned it in. Like you can be a Nazi on there, but you can't say anything about Greg Abbott's wheelchair, okay? Or you get banned.
Okay, everybody, put on your tinfoil hat. We're playing the clip.
It's not tinfoil. They're saying it. Okay, here.
Fifth, your audience started to understand President Trump would have been in, they would have tried to put him in prison for a decade just in New York City. So
if he loses, man, what? You're fucked, dude.
I'm fucked. If he loses, I'm fucked.
It does seem that way.
I'm a technologist. I know a lot about computers. And I'm like, the last thing I would do is trust a computer program. Because it's just too easy to hack. It's too easy to add just one line.
And he knows those computers better than anybody, all those computers, those vote counting computers. And we ended up winning Pennsylvania like in a landslide, so it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So thank you to Elon.
He said, computers are the greatest. He looked at some that were just shipped in, some of these vote counting computers. He knew it before it even came in the door. He looked like at the back of it. Oh, I know that one. I mean, he knows he knows this stuff better than anyone.
Then they rigged the election, and now we won, so I'm going to be your president for the Olympics. Voters, you don't have to vote. Don't worry about voting. The voting, we got plenty of votes. Yeah, we'll have it fixed so good you're not going to have to vote.
And I said, we have nothing to hide as Republicans, right?
We have nothing to hide.
But look at the data as it comes in from every county in Pennsylvania.
Oh, he can tell us.
Actually, the Sunday before the election, I had the opportunity to meet with Elon Musk at his house for a couple hours to talk about the election. And aren't you all glad he's on our side? And he told me, he said, I can tell you right now, I'm responsible for this. He said, I'm involved in every battleground state, and we're going to win every battleground state. And I am convinced that whatever he did, whatever rocket science thing he did, made a huge difference in this election.
Apparently, Elon created an app, and he knew who won 4 hours before the results. So as the results were coming in, 4 hours before they called it, Dana White told me, Elon was like, I'm leaving, it's over, Donald won.
You think it's done?
But never know.
Yeah,
Foreign space acts and quietly just do whatever we want.
I like your laugh. That's a laugh of an honest man. What's your assessment? Did this work? Is he going to win?
Yeah, it is. Not for now. No.
So you're not going to the gulag, it turns out.
Well, not immediately. I mean, maybe in 5 years, I don't know. They might be probably pretty grumpy about this one.
it gives me like a visceral reaction. I want to fucking punch them all. Excuse me, pardon my French.
Damn, Lisa.
I know, it's not very ladylike, is it?
Hey, well, Linda McMahon, she now is in charge of the Department of Education. That there's an executive order that it doesn't exist anymore. So I don't know how that's going to work. But maybe she's going to teach us how to fucking wrestle.
That'd be fun. Learn some moves.
But her husband is under investigation for sex trafficking.
Oh dear. Oh my.
Boys, like the little...
Only the best.
Yeah, dude. Like, these people are kind of icky. All right. Well, yeah. But her emails.
Her emails. Yeah, she...
Oh, I think actually Hillary did post on X.
I bet Hillary is like several glasses deep in wine right now.
No,
just
dude,
like,
she
why?
literally wrote, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And posted the article or something. Or you gotta be kidding me. Maybe she didn't say fucking. That was Pete twice. But
that was Pete. Can you imagine how it must feel to be her right now? Like the most unsatisfying nightmare, I told you so reality ever.
That's the essence.
I mean,
of
even if you don't like Hillary Clinton, like oh my God.
She's literally been right about everything.
Pretty much. Yeah.
You guys should listen to women. Sorry. Okay, cool. Well,
on that note, speaking of listening to women, thanks for tuning in tonight, everyone. Yeah. We appreciate you. Thanks for coming along on this crazy ride. One more week. So at this rate, we'll be back tomorrow night with more craziness. No, we'll be back with you in a few days, I bet.
Someone live streamed the Signal app. They have another group chat. They had to invite Elon because he got mad.
Yeah, I was surprised not to see him there, honestly.
Oh no, but I bet there's infighting and Trump is mad because I saw him asked about it in an interview and he's like, "What?" acting like he didn't know.
So either he's like an idiot and they haven't shared this information with him because what difference does it make? Or he's just a liar, you know?
He's both.
Anyway.
Okay, cool. I digress.
All right.
Don't get caught on Signal, booze.
Be careful out there, booze.
Yeah. Peace.
Bye.